Hi, my name is Muna Ali. I'm 24, I'm Somali, and I live in West London, and I took part in the Creative Coding Collective. I heard about the Creative Coding Collective from a WhatsApp group chat, and they basically posted one of the posters of the Creative Coding Collective, and I just followed the instructions to the form. And in March, I got an interview. Prior to this experience, I never had any coding experience or knew anything about coding. It was kind of like different to my personal experience. I took art and photography from at A-level and did an art degree at university, so it was just a bit bizarre for me, yeah. My experience was like in the program, it was enjoyable and challenging at the same time. I enjoyed working with the group, and I enjoyed working in person. That was really a big highlight. Taking part in like a course that was in person was quite rare. Everything was online, and I wanted to differentiate that from my home and doing a new skill. And this opportunity really was different. Even though it was far, I really wanted to like learn a creative outlet, a new creative outlet. The impact that this program had for me was I got to do Insight days, and we got to see the office and speak to the professionals there, and that really helped. I needed to see where I could take my skills that I learned, going to events and talking to them and seeing where I could be, or is this my path, really opened my eye. And also putting it on my CV helped. People really looked at my CV after that. Also, the mentors. I think the mentors really helped with my interview skills and talking to them about what sector of tech I wanted to be a part of. The passion of like taking CSS and HTML seriously and seeing work like my website actually work, or my designs, because I do graphic design on the side, and having it on a website was really interesting. I currently finished the software testing pathway at FDM Group. In that training, I did like web design in one of the weeks, and it was really interesting because I got to do what I learned at Creative Coding Collective and implement it even further. It was a really good week because I was like, oh, I really enjoy this, and why am I not doing it, kind of thing. I do recommend the creative coding program to a lot of people, like my friends and family first of all, and anyone that is looking for a good start in coding, because it was really basic but challenging, and you get to do a real life project that I took and put in my portfolio personally and used in my interviews and spoke about it to people in my elevator pitch. It was always at the forefront. I always said, oh, I did this, and look at my website, and it was a conversation starter. Our perception was, it was always like, oh, do you need to do maths to do coding? It was like, or do you have to be so technical? Because it was just a lot of unknown language to me, and it is, now that I work with it, I still find it difficult to understand. So I say like, it is foreign, but it's understandable when you get to it, and like if you have training and good people around you and doing projects, that really helped. The highlight of the whole program was actually making my whole website from scratch, because from the beginning, like the websites looked a bit basic, and because I really like aesthetically pleasing websites or like graphics, I took all ownership to the whole project and enjoyed like making the logo and designing the names and putting the color palette and then presenting it. I think presenting it to the whole class was really nice, and that really improved my confidence there. I think the whole program was open because the teacher was right in front of you, and you could like ask the question that you're wondering about, and also you have like a partner next to you, and you don't have that when you're at home. And like getting help one-to-one and seeing your work put on the board, or your homework, and getting good feedback or like bad feedback, or like just getting feedback was really interesting, yeah. I thought that coding needed spellings and stuff, and I have dyslexia and like dyspraxia and ADHD, so I thought, okay, I can't see this big words and can't split them up, and coding made it seem like that, and I just didn't think it was possible for me. And getting a group that was diverse and also inclusive, even like the coordinator, Kareem, was really helpful. Like he even told me like, do you have any learning difficulties? And it was easier to just be open. Even if you can't spell, I think there is a program or a tool for it. My final thoughts is, I really recommend it. Like, it opened a lot of doors. Like, that's like a normal saying, but it actually did. Like, it helped me gain like a lot of confidence, and even like going to those places and being a part of like professionals, just, it was really enjoyable, and being a part of something. It's so nice to see that I finally finished. That's what it was. Like, there was an end and I can see like my reward. Yeah, like, don't give up just because it's really hard, or like you can't follow the code, because you can take it home and follow a YouTube. But this is different because you see someone working with you